Now we'll pick up where we left off. So we created our CLT panel and we made it from a group into a family. Okay, so I'm going to go look for this and try and find it and where it is. Where is it? You know, so it is in my families. All right, I can do a search up here, which is handy. So if I type in CLT, right, you can see I've got CLT version 1 there. So if I drag that across here, family category. Oh, it's already in there. It's already in, so I can't bring it in again, if you know what I mean. If I wanted to double the size of that, then I can just select it and copy it. Now, however, if you remember, I did create another CLT wall, and that's what I want to show you here. Is so here is, if I go into my UK, okay, and I go into my 3D solids, you can see I've got this wall here. That was the original one. Now I'm showing you this because you're going to be creating quite a lot of these items here and you need to know where to find them. Okay, so if I take that CLT wall, I've left clicked it, you can see the little plus sign there. Okay, now if I let go, what it should do is take it from my library, right, into the project. Escape, there it is there. And you can see now it's been added in here. So I've got two versions of that CLT wall here. That's the 3-layer version and this is the 5-layer version. Right? Now, that's that. Let's take another quick look at this one here. So here it is. You can see that it's in cut here. I'm going to do it's in plan. So, and we're cutting through it on the vertical with the reference plane. There is a quick section here, and if I double click into that, again you will see we've got the 5 elements here, and it's picking up the color. And if I changed around the graphic of the material, instead of going vertical, going horizontal, you'd see it coming across as horizontal there, and that's manipulating the material more than anything else. So let's get back into 3D there. So that's that there. Now I'm just going to move that to fine. We can move that up to shaded. We get something like that. Let's move it into realistic, see what we get. Okay, you get something like that there. Okay, now we'll go back to hidden line here. Right, so let's get back into our north elevation. So we got that one created. Now you'd follow a similar process for the floor here and for this floor here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the insulation, and then I might I'll do the floors after that. So we got insulation here. Okay, so this is my this is a SIPS, so it's got plywood here, rigid insulation here, and plywood there. Okay, so we make the plywood first, I think is what we'll do. So component, model in place. Now this is going to be, I suppose it can go into walls as well, and we will call this SIPS ply. And it is 18 mil. Okay, SIPS ply 18 mil 01. And we'll do an extrusion here again, and again. So we pick it up from here, go across. It looks like it's 15. All right, so I'll have to change the naming on that, and we'll come right down to here, I would think. Yeah. And then go across 15 there and all the way back up. Okay, 1800, and we want a new material in this time, and it'll be a timber ply. Wood, plywood. Okay. Got that associated with that. Now, same job again. So we'll go back into 3D. We'll finish that portion of it. Okay. And we will now group this, and we will call it, what do we call it? SIPs. Apply 1501, that's what we call that. We go OK. Right, it's made it into a group. We will go into File, Save as Library, as a group. Same as, into the 3D in here. OK. SIPs apply 1501. We go OK. Alright. Now we can finish that. Okay, let's go back into our north elevation. And we can take this one and copy it so that it goes in there. Right, now we've got those two. So let's do the insulation material now. And again, it is component model in place, and this one is going to be insulation, A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I. Do we have where there isn't a specific category, right? It probably should go into walls because it's part of the walls here. Okay, so I'm going to use the wall category there. I'm going to call this SIPs. SIPs insulation 01. Right, now we'll do an extrusion, and this time I'm going to use the rectangle, go a little bit quicker. Right down as far as here. Don't finish, well, we finished that part, yep, that's the extrusion part. Okay, we are going to group that, and this is going to be SIPs 01. Okay, and File, Save as a group, and into our 3D solids, and we'll save that and do its thing. Now you're probably thinking, why didn't you just make that all together? There's a reason behind that, because if I make these individual, if I make these kind of different from that one there, I get more control over when I displace them, or I want to move them about in order to show the sequence, or I want to turn layers on and off or whatever else. That's the reason I'm doing that. Okay, so we can finish that model. Now, oh, did we put, didn't put a material associated with that. So, okay, good exercise, let's pick it. Let's edit in place. Let's see if I can tap this, select it. Okay, and we need to, right, I want to get back into this because I want to get in there, right? Okay, so it's a group. Right, I'm not sure if there's going to be, now if I select that, edit the group, okay, now select that one, here we go. So I am able to get back in and get that. So I want to go back up here to AT insulation, and it'll be something like a PIR, a rigid foam, and we'll go OK, and we'll finish, and we'll finish, and now we're good.